Corey Pinkney, and I've lived in Glassboro for 23 years.
I'm Dominic Massimino, and I've lived here for over 10 years.
I'm Cynthia Cabral. I've lived here 27 years.
My name is Ashley Janae, and I live in Glassboro, New Jersey, and I've lived here for 4 years.
My name is Mike Maldonado, and I've been living in Glassboro for probably about 20 years now.
We're Sandone. I've lived here for about a year.
Amber Brockington, and I was actually born literally at my house down the street. It's not a joke, I lived the street over and I was born at home.
Traffic.
It's traffic because of Rowan.
The traffic definitely is like number one.
And traffic to the area.
Traffic gets crazy.
So annoying.
The traffic that was difficult to get in and out of school for them.
It's not fair to people that actually live in Glassboro as residents.
Homebreak, there won't be any traffic.
Less kids, a lot less traffic, a lot less. I find it kind of nice. It's kind of like being in Florida during the winter.
It's literally not Glassboro anymore, it's just Rowan.
I know my mom works at the Angelo's Diner, which is pretty historic, and it's like a Glassboro thing. I just heard rumors they're trying to possibly buy it or move it.
Like Angelo's might get sold to Rowan, which is crazy because that's like a huge landmark.
Right down the street there used to be a dance factory, and now it's a frat house or sorority house, I don't know which one.
It's affected a lot of students growing up in Glassboro, especially with the high school being right across the street.
They said even they might move to high school. They were thinking about combining Glassboro and Pittman together to combine those schools just so that Rowan could have more space. My dad lives right by the high school, so I'm waiting one day for them to knock on the door like, hey, we want to buy your house.
The only situation that I've come in contact with was with Rowan Expansion. They wanted to buy the building that my apartment is in. The apartment is on one of the busiest and main streets in Glassboro, so to try and take it over was just a bit much in our opinion.
So expensive to even buy like an apartment or anything out here, because they raised the price of everything in Glassboro because of Rowan.
Especially with taxes, I've noticed that. 9,000, yeah, which is a lot. Yeah, that for my trash pickup is not enough for 9,000.
A lot of houses for rent because they can't find people to buy the houses because no one wants to raise a family with like newborn kids. That there's like frat boys and kids running around your lawn and doing crazy stuff.
So there's rumors of them talking about reopening up the train tracks. I think it's by Bunts, and so I mean that would be nice and all, but it'll also probably bring in more crime.
More college kids come into campus. They're bringing their friends from other parts of New Jersey into Glassboro, so it's going to increase the calls of service for people who call the police, because the more people you have, the more opportunities there are for them to be victims in a crime. The cost for service that Rowan gets is not as much as what Glassboro would have, because most of the stuff that happens is going to involve off campus, whether it's at Landmark or Chicken Pete's. They're not going to call Rowan police, they're going to call Glassboro police, and those are the officers that's going to come out majority of the time, not Rowan police.
Glassboro is probably going to turn into something like a Rutgers. Since Rutgers is in New Brunswick wasn't always the way it is, but if you go through New Brunswick nowadays, the whole entire city is just a college campus. So I think Glassboro one day, you're not going to say you're going to Glassboro, you're going to say I'm going to Rowan, because that's what everyone knows about. They're not going to say, where's Glassboro?